Welcome to News Watchin'. I'm Renee Best.
And I'm Elise Brown.
While the Cleveland Major League Baseball team has been called the Indians for more than a century, Cleveland baseball is parting ways with its logo, Chief Wahoo. The Chief logo has in recent years become a target of controversy, many saying that the logo is racist. The team will no longer wear the logo or display it on the signs or banners beginning in 2019, when Cleveland hosts the All-Star Game.
A typo on some of the tickets issued for President Donald Trump's first State of the Union address on Tuesday welcomed members of Congress and their guests to the State of the Union. The typo on the cards, which are issued by the Office of the Sergeant at Arms and Doorkeeper, were quickly reprinted and redistributed. Representative Raul M. Grijalva, a Democrat from Arizona, took the opportunity to take a jab at the Trump administration, tweeting, "Just received my ticket for the State of the Union. Looks like Betsy DeVos was in charge of spell checking. Hashtag State of the Union." Former Glee star Mark Salling passed away Tuesday, officials have confirmed. The cause and manner of the death are not clear. However, TMZ reported that the actor died of an apparent suicide. The former Glee star had recently pled guilty to possession of child pornography, and prosecutors say he had around 50,000 images of underage children. His sentencing was scheduled for March 7th. He was 35 years old.
The alert that sent a wave of fear across Hawaii on January 13th was sent by an employee who thought that the threat was real. It was previously thought that the alert had been sent by mistake, but now the full situation is coming to light. A routine drill went off that morning, starting with a phone call, beginning with the words, "Exercise, exercise, exercise." Later in the recording, the words, "This is not a drill," came on through the phone. The shift worker, fearing a real missile attack, sent out the alert that caused a frenzy. The employee was fired from their position yesterday. The 60th Grammy Awards happened this past weekend and was held in New York City for the first time in 15 years. Kendrick Lamar kicked things off with a powerful and politically charged performance and swept the entire rap category, walking away with 5 Grammys from the night. Along with the musical performances this year, the show also had a message. The Me Too movement, marked by white roses on the red carpet and a fiery speech by Janelle Monáe, and an emotional performance from Kesha, who has battled sexual abuse in the music industry for years. Cuban-American artist Camila Cabello gave a speech about the DREAM Act as well. The Grammys proving this year that music is also a vital part of the national conversation.
The early reviews are in, and in the words of Los Angeles Times' Jen Yamato, the new Black Panther movie is incredible, kinetic, and purposeful. The release is greeted with high anticipation. As Deadline reported early this month, Fandango pre-sales for Black Panther in the first 24 hours outpaced every previous Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. Black Panther is set to be released across the country on February 16th.
This year is shaping up to be the worst flu season since the 2009 swine flu pandemic, and it's not letting up. The flu, now widespread in every state but Hawaii, has caused dozens of schools to shut down. The Center for Disease Control Prevention says that this year, 37 children have died compared to the 8 by this time last year. The CDC says that it's the elderly who are most at risk. Doctors say that the best defense against the flu is to get the flu shot if you haven't already done so this year.
New York is discussing creating places for drug users to use drugs in a safe, controlled environment. The coalition End Overdose New York pitched legislation on Monday that would allow the state to create supervised locations for people to inject pre-obtained drugs in a safer way. The group, End Overdose New York, said online, "New York's continued leadership and our ability to make an impact on the overdose epidemic requires taking bold new steps to save lives." A consumption site is already under development in Ithaca.
A new service and support animal policy from Delta Airlines is stirring up controversy before it's even been put into place. The airline is looking to crack down on questionable service animals in an effort to protect passengers and crew members. The new policy, effective March 1st, requires all passengers with a support or service animal to show 48 hours before they fly that the animals have been properly vaccinated and additional proof that they provide psychiatric and emotional support. The National Federation of the Blind calls the new policy unnecessary and unlawful, saying that it violates the U.S. Department of Transportation's Air Carrier Access Act, which prohibits commercial airlines from discriminating against disabled passengers.
Only 6 months after a jury found he had groped Taylor Swift at a 2013 Denver meet and greet, radio DJ David Mueller has landed a new job at a Mississippi radio station, where the CEO, Larry Fuss, is having to defend the decision to hire him. Fuss provided Mueller with a new job, hosting a radio show as Stonewall Jackson, as a nod to a Confederate soldier, causing further outcry from both fans and activists. Representatives for Swift did not immediately respond to a request for comment.
Truly seems that controversy follows him wherever he goes.
It's like he's asking people to be mad at him.
Well, when we come back, we'll see a heartwarming story of triumph after the Las Vegas shooting.
And we'll see how many bowling pins one Cortland grad can juggle.
All that and more when we return to News Watchin'.